G'day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So today I have another e-bike video for you. This is a folding e-bike and it's from a company called Ride1Up and it's called the Portola. Now, full disclosure, this bike was sent to me. However, this is not a sponsored video. There was no money that changed hands, no contracts or forms signed, and this is not going to be an overly techie video. There are a lot of bike channels dedicated to e-bikes that go into great detail about all the specs and torque and all that stuff. This is just going to be more of a user experience video. That way, if you're out doing some research because you are in the market for an e-bike, just another video to add to your research. Now, I am definitely not an e-bike expert. I have ridden quite a few. I have quite a bit of experience with them. So I know what I do like and what I don't like. But I do enjoy a folding e-bike, and that's just for the fact that you can take it with you easy. You know, if you have a small car or an SUV, you know, a full-size mountain bike sometimes just, you know, you can't really pack it in there properly. So with a folding e-bike, you can take it with you on camping trips, or if you want to go to some biking trails somewhere. It's just nice that way. Plus, on top of that, if you're living in a small apartment, a bachelor apartment, or you just don't have room, or you don't want a full-size bike sitting in your living room or kitchen, you can pack them up, fold them up. They fold up fairly small, and you can stick them in a closet. So they are nice that way. And for the most part, these folding e-bikes are just as fast, just as powerful as a full-size bike. Now, to be 100% honest with you, I'm not a super fan of the color of this particular model. This bike here that was sent to me. This is their turquoise color. Now, don't get me wrong, it does look nice. The styling of the bike is fantastic, but they do have some other colors to choose from if you don't like such a bright, loud bike. This is the turquoise color, but they do have one. It's kind of like a smoky blue color. It actually looks really nice. And then they have a charcoal color. So if you want something a little more not so bright, then you do have a choice. And of course, this company sells all types of e-bikes. If you go to their channel, they have different you know, street cruisers, mountain bikes, all kinds of stuff to choose from. And I think I'm a little lost here. This place I ride at quite a bit is quite the complex place. Lots of different trails to take. But I will say this, with this particular bike, it was definitely the easiest to set up. Most of these bikes, you know, any type of bike that you order, they pretty well come like 95% assembled. Quite often you have to put the front tire on, the handlebars, the seat, the fenders. But this one pretty well came completely assembled. It was shipped, folded up, so the box was actually pretty small. And all I had to do was attach this post. And it was very simple to do. I bet you I had this bike up and running, ready to go in less than 10 minutes, compared to half an hour that it normally takes me to get a bike ready. Especially putting those front tires on. It's not hard to do, but doing it by yourself can be a little tricky. You know, trying to line up the disc brake with the calipers. You know, that can be hard to do by yourself, but you don't have to worry about that with this bike. And it's super lightweight, 59 pounds. That's according to the manufacturer's website. Now, I don't know if that includes the battery or if that's the battery separate, but it's really lightweight, so it's easy to maneuver, load into a car. And you can always take the battery out. If you find it's still a little too heavy for you to lift up into a car, just take the battery out. That's quite a bit of weight there. So, you know, take the battery out and it's a little bit easier to maneuver. Now, this bike is rated to hold a weight capacity of 300 pounds. So it is equipped to handle a variety of sizes of people. Now, this is equipped with a 48 volt, 750 watt motor. So lots of power there. And when you order it, you can actually order it with two different batteries. They have a 10.4 amp hour battery or a 13.4 amp hour battery. So the price is going to be dictated. This bike comes in under $1,000 if you get it with the 10.4 amp hour battery. So that's really affordable. Now with the 10.4 amp hour battery, it's rated to go anywhere from 20 to 40 miles. With the 13.4 amp hour battery, it's rated for 25 to 45 miles. Now, of course, that's going to really depend on your rider weight, the terrain on which you're driving. And just like all e-bikes, it has 5 different levels of pedal assist. So if you just want a little bit of help, you know, you can set it at a low power assist. Or if you want a lot of help, if you're going up a hill or something, you can set it to a higher power assist. Or you can just use full throttle. You can see here we have a thumb throttle. And it's actually really nice. This one is Sometimes I find with e-bikes, it's like they're not very smooth. You know, you give it a little bit of throttle and they jerk around a little bit. Sometimes, you know, you end up lunging and, you know, lose your balance. But this one just eases in nicely and comes to a stop nicely. So, you know, there's no problem there, especially if you have mobility issues and you're worried about that. This one is probably one of the better ones that I've ridden anyways. And lots of speed. This thing is capable on full electric if you're using the thumb throttle, 20 miles per hour. And if you're using pedal assist, you can get it up to 28 miles per hour. Again, that's going to depend on the terrain, the incline, and the rider weight. I myself weigh 194 pounds, and this thing has no issues whatsoever at all. Now, we're just going to go over a few basic features of the bike here. You can see here at the back we have a bike rack. It's capable of carrying 130 pounds. Over here we have our computer. That's how we set all the settings, set the power assist. We have a Shimano gear shifter. Nice quality, and it's on the right hand side there. We have our thumb throttle, and works really well. And this one's actually equipped with hydraulic brakes. Hydraulic brakes are the better type of brakes, and especially on an e-bike, if you're traveling at high rates of speed, you always want to make sure you have good solid brakes. It's equipped with a front and rear light. We have shocks on the front. It has folding pedals. That makes it easier to pack in a vehicle. The battery is lockable, and the battery is removable. And when the battery is out, you can charge the battery while it's out. There's a port on the side of the battery, but you can also still charge it here when it's installed. There's a little door there, so that will plug right into the battery, so that's a nice touch as well. And lastly, it has 3-inch by 20-inch fat tires. It's got a good tread on it. Now, this is a little bit narrower than a lot of e-bikes. A lot of them come with 4-inch wide tires, but I really like these 3-inch. It's just enough to give you good traction in depending on what kind of terrain you're riding on. The reason I like the 3-inch tires is it does help keep the weight down a little bit, but it also makes the bike a little more efficient for pedaling if you're not using any power assist at all. Now, I have talked about this in other e-bike videos. Some people are a little concerned if they buy an e-bike, they're not going to get the exercise. And I really disagree with that statement. In fact, I think you get more exercise with an e-bike just because they are so fun to ride. You just want to be out all the time. And the thing is, with the computer on there, you can set your power assist level. So if you want to do more biking, get more of a workout, you just leave it on like power assist 1 or 2. You're still going to get an ample workout. Now, I believe that so much because if you're a regular to my channel, you know, last year and a half I've been on a health journey. I've lost now 240 pounds, and I credit a lot of that to e-bikes. I spent last summer and last fall doing a lot of biking, getting a lot of workouts, burning a lot of calories just on my e-bike. So don't let that persuade you from buying an e-bike because you don't think you're going to get the exercise. You can have a lot of fun, but still get a good workout at the same time. So yeah, that is the Portola by Ride1Up. Pretty happy with it, actually. I like how it's really lightweight. As mentioned, I'm not a big fan of this bright color, but they do have other color options. But the styling is gorgeous, really nice. It's easy to maneuver, lightweight, and very easy to fold up. And that's kind of important. Sometimes these folding e-bikes can still be really heavy and just not feasible to move around by yourself, especially if you have mobility issues or a bad back or something. But this bike's actually really light, so you know that shouldn't be an issue for most people. Well folks, that's basically it for this video. I can highly recommend this bike for the little bit that I have had it. This is my 3rd ride on it. I am going to continue to ride it over the coming months, and you know, I might do a follow-up video after a couple months, let you know what I think of it. But so far, yeah, it's actually been a really nice riding bike. Handle's nice. The ride is nice. The only thing I might do to it is add a shock absorber to the seat post, but that's about it. Other than that, it's been really delightful. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.